Yeah, ready. Good. Let's do this. So excited. Oh my gosh, why am I always my nose running? Probably from that last match. Yeah. Alright. Welcome to another episode of The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Howdy, YouTube. Howdy, YouTube.
What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite Avenger. Your favorite Jedi. Greatest jujutsu sorcerer ever. Blaze Philpot. Okay, let's continue our adventure. And we got Elle.
Hey, guys.
What were we doing? Oh yeah. It got recess. We're going right into it. Sweet. I love this game. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Excellent work, Ryanosuke. That was superb. My heart was in my mouth the entire time. It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there, you were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you'd started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies. I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer. Forget it. It's terrifying.
So who is this person? Who is he? Who are we about to become, or something?
I guess we're gonna be a lawyer. Like, we're gonna be the Ace Attorney, but like, he's like, I think he's like Phoenix Wright's great grandfather or something.
Really?
Yeah. Like he's an ancestor somewhere, but I don't know exactly where Ryanosuke fits. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, but yeah, this is I guess the start of all. I guess like lawyering is in our blood.
Oh, I see.
Forget it. It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your Phantom Lady at last. Miss Giselle Brett, a student from Great Britain, is she?
Brett.
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along. I was right. I should change my last name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you have, haven't you? I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I am sure of. Yes, I can see that. About this young gentlewoman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems.
And who is she? Why do we care?
She's a white girl. She's the only white girl at her school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
National security, and I see.
Yeah. He's like, English woman, I only know one of those. Not a lot of white people around here. We got white people shit, but...
White people drama.
Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened with that? No, I didn't see any of it. What did you see? I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself. Then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun laying on the floor. And just after I bent down and picked it up, bang. I got these flashbacks figured out. I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from.
That's you.
Excuse me. Whew. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. And he bundled me into some sort of small pantry next to the kid. What? That seems important. Fast thinking by the detective, he apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay. Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I'd have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. As if they knew he was gonna die. There you are. Well done, both of you. You motherfucker. Professor Miko. Well, it seems I was right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
It looks like the guy from the soaps.
From the what? The
The
soaps?
soaps, yeah.
Which soaps?
I don't know. Days of Our Lives.
All My Children.
One of them.
All of them. It's like the drama dad. Like, why do you bring so much?
Oh, just old Joel.
Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. If this is what you planned, you arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial. Our modern country is still in its infancy, our justice system even more so, which is why I firmly believe that we need to start our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in all your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled. Well, it makes no difference, lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life. I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyways. What? What do you say, God? What do you say? What do you say, Kazuma? Just Joker. Kid. So that's your stance. I was afraid you'd feel that way. Kazuma. Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man. The way everyone looked at me, just like, turn.
Yeah, why's everyone looking at me?
Like,
This ain't my fault.
To me. To-we-me. Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. All I needed to prove that I didn't do it. I don't need to find who did. Well, I guess I still didn't much prove I didn't do it, but I must say I very much.
Why am I getting the double glare?
I know, they're just looking at me like, you. Me.
Like, two bad bitches.
Yeah. After all, I have a personal connection to this case. Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim? Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. Johnny Trilson was a visiting professor at UMA, and it was I who invited him. Oh, I see. Naruhodo. I didn't know that before. Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible. But let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide.
That nigga had the traditional garb.
Yeah, got the
traditional.
Yeah, he's got his hands in the sleeves all perfectly. I still don't really know what the little bad bitch puff thing he's got going on.
Me either.
Yes.
They hang it from.
Say again?
They hang it from their mirrors in their car.
Oh, I guess so. Oh God. It came from here. Alright, where was I? Yes. And I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. But I've no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight right to the last. Best of luck. Thank you. Now then. I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need. Of course. Good luck, Kazuma-sama. Ooh, Kazuma-sama. Oh, Defendant Naruhodo. Hey, what's going on?
Hold up.
Court recess is over. Make your way back inside the courtroom at once. It's time. Let's get back to it, partner. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow before those old fossils know what's hit them. I'm witty.
Sorry. Was that a term of endearment?
Huh?
That's some term of endearment or whatnot.
What?
What she called him?
Sama?
Yeah.
That's like, it's more like Lord. Or like boss.
Or daddy.
That too, yep. Sama is no different from calling someone daddy. Or queen. My king, you know, shit like that. Yes, I guess it can be a term of endearment in a way. Thank you, really. What for? Well, if you hadn't said you believed me then, I'm fairly sure I'd already have been found guilty by now. Look, I have faith in you. I'm gonna keep saying it. See. As a lawyer and as a friend. Coming from you, that means a lot. If I am found guilty in this trial, he's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Oh, snap. Yes. Us against the world. As we take on the government. With law. Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah. I can't believe Rage Against the Machine would put a song out there that's about politics. When did rock used to be about just music? It's like Rage.
Politics.
I fucking love that meme. They went in Rage Against the.
Y'all are really insane.
Who did they think the machine was?
Exactly. Their parents, their mom.
Oh god. The refrigerator.
Your dad.
The washing machine. The microwave. All the machines.
The principal.
We threw a computer.
No, nigga.
Oh my god. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial. Let's get out of this alive. You could treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. With an extra large portion, of course. Cool. Cool. We're in love. I dig it. 22nd November, 12:09 p.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Judication. The court hereby resumes the trial of Ryanosuke Naruhodo. Prosecutor Auchi, have you managed to subpoena the witness? Yes, Your Excellency, against all odds. And thanks to a certain young stripling. What? What do they call it? What's that mean? The prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government. Sorry? Let the government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about. It's highly unlikely that the good relations we've forged with great. Oh my god.
Goodness.
I ate too fast. It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. He will still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation borders our nation's founders. Yeah, again, terribly sorry. I don't give a shit if the friendship.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck about how y'all feel.
Like, I'm sorry, but I really don't care. If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on. Oh, damn, this guy's got a really sharp, like, sword tongue, man. What the hell? Really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke. What do you mean? A secret trial? Anxiety over some foreign government's opinions? A bungled investigation?
No.
Wissing witnesses? Ooh, that wissing witnesses? Missing witnesses? Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England? Shut up. You jumped up, rookie boy. You and your friends know nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in. You're nothing but children.
He sounds guilty.
I know.
Generified ass. That's what this entire thing is about, generification.
Yeah. I mean, he knows they're right. What? That was about his fucking thing anyways. Something about it. Yeah, that's like... Yeah, he doesn't really know. It's like his job, but I don't think he really likes all this shit going on with it. It's like, you're right. This is Japan. But, like, I think he really got him with that. He got to his old ways a bit. Cause this man's Japanese as fuck. Look at him.
As fuck.
There's a teacher on this anime called Great Teacher Onizuka that looks just like him, but he'd like make these fucking faces. You know, the guy that would go like, he'd be, you know, the meme where it's a guy driving and then he's just like, he's got like a normal face and then he goes like,
Yes.
yeah. It looks like. I'll put a picture up with him. Because
talking about.
Yes, I'm glad you know. Oh god, I love that anime.
I'm just good at memes. Guys. I don't.
Yeah, that's the only way I can like get you with anime. It's just like, yeah, you know that meme with the with the thing. Yeah, you've seen just about every meme of that anime without needing to see the anime ever.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, especially with those faces. Let's see. Okay. By aligning ourselves with this great world power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical. Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures. I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student, and one who could arguably study harder too. But standing here now in our Supreme Court, there's one thing that I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all. Ooh, tell him! Fucking tell him! Dude! Yes!
Period. Yes, man.
Yes. Period. Well said, Ryunosuke. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror as you said it. I'm like, don't piss yourself. You little brats! Thank you, Council. This court is in the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of truth. Good. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. Man, this is such a good game. Such a good story.
Dude.
The visiting student.
Alright, let's have a look at her.
Huh?
Have a look at her.
Oh yeah, we can look at her. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brett. Yes. Yeah, let's get a look at her. Your Excellencies, that's super bow.
What the hell is that?
Whoa. What the fuck? An actual swan princess? Well, what a delight it
is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
Tea. Someone bring English
Freezing.
tea.
They're freezing.
Oh my
They're
god, where are you?
freezing.
Oh, I'm freezing? Oh
Freezing.
no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. This may be due to what? Network connections. Well, duh. I know my network sucks. We back yet?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, cool. Hear everything? Dope.
Yep.
Okay, let's get back at it. Okay. Tea. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea. Is that true? No idea. Never been. So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the... Wow, they're just sucking this white girl's tit right now. Of course. My name is Satoru.
Won't even look.
We know your name.
Ain't nobody asking you.
I have been working undercover as the head waiter at... Yes, we know about you already. Inspector Hosenaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first. Is that true?
Okay, is that true? No idea.
No idea. And he's just like not looking, just like, More importantly, a little earlier today, you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of. Oh, yeah, I think I did, didn't I? I totally said that. Yet, your description of this amazing sight was simply a woman. Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking. I know that. Like, I saw it, I just don't know how to say it. Guilty.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please.
No eyes? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. English. She's speaking English.
What?
That's what they sound
The
like.
chicken fried fuck.
Because we're Japanese, and when we hear English, that's what comes out. That's English. That's not as sexy. English does. I don't think English sounds very sexy. From hearing from other countries.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but, what?
English.
Yeah, got a swirl in my head.
The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. She's a visitor. Oh, okay. Holding on a moment as we wait here for Elle to come back. Let's take a moment to take a look at my hair. Oh, hello, Elle. She's back. Hello.
Yep.
Okay. She's a visiting research student, currently enrolled in Yume University's medical facility.
Oh my, what a rare treat to hear that.
That burp is coming. There we go. Jesus. Okay.
Oh my, what a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of the delightful language of the British people. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird's song.
As
Birds don't sing.
Yeah, I don't think they do. It's just their name. As far as I can tell, the detective is translating her words faithfully enough. Yes, I agree. You'll obviously you'll obviously do fine in England, Cosmo. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it? No, you've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Ryunosuke. It's still kind of hard to tell what the fuck that was. The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Britt. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct? Were you at the biggity iggy? Egg-a-duck.
You have to put on my eyes. It's so crowded.
She says, yes. No! What? That was a lot. This could take some time, oh boy. So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese.
It's my privilege. Does my privilege translate over here too? My mind.
Like she can speak Japanese. She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. Interesting. When you're the one who engineered her escape, I was just following orders from the bureau.
Well, now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over the photographic print? Seeing as you were so comfortably present at the crime scene, could it be that your, resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Apparently it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight. Do you mean to say? Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. The very
He
moment...
shot him.
Mm-hmm. The very moment...
I know she did.
Yeah, it's definitely the white girl. We're gonna get our freak out. We're gonna get our freak out. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood. He's like, me again, accusing me again. Order in the court.
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is. Let's cut her down.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and horrible sight you described.
Take your time, take a seat.
I imagine them talking like, do you remember, what's the alien and the caveman claymation?
Yeah.
What was that called again?
Oh my gosh.
What was that, man? That was great. I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beefsteak. After a while, the accused came over to greet...
Prometheus and Bob.
That was it. Prometheus and Bob, man. That... like the funniest grunts to me. Crack me up. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Then not long after, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself, So obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
Oh, so you just say you don't, so you couldn't have been. Interesting.
Right? What part of me looks like I carry a gun? I'm Japanese. I don't even like. I want a sword, damn it. No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Oh, great, you filthy wretch. Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard.
Black-hearted blackguard.
And look at this Snow White angel.
Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now.
Oh boy.
This Snow...
You see. You said it twice. You said it twice.
Yeah, he did say black-hearted blackguard. Like,
Mm-mm.
what the? What are you saying?
You saying shit without saying shit.
In contrast, in the same sentence, in contrast to Snow White.
Breath.
Brought up Snow White motherfucking angel. Okay. We're playing this game, I see.
I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
I mean, wow. You can't say it like that.
So we want to get crazy.
I cannot believe you're
pulling the hand out.
Bro, Capcom, y'all need to chill sometimes with these fucking translations. What the fuck? You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn. But he's so annoying.
I know.
Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. It was decided.
So wait, you didn't see it?
Yeah, apparently she's the only one that saw it. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go.
Oh, look.
It was decided?
I hear every word. I'm throwing hands.
How are we having
Everyone getting it.
How are we having a trial if the government's already decided who did what? Like, you know? Alright.
A lot of people protecting her.
Oh man, look at us just sweating our fucking face off. It's like, I have bags of sweat under my eyeballs. Oh my god. The test.
Just see my nigga just dead man, do-rag just floating in the breeze.
I know. It's like, are you sweating? Are you sweating? Because I have a natural breeze crossing my face at all times. Can you share? Could you share some of that breeze? It's awfully hot in here. I don't think I can. It's like, if I turn the other direction, the breeze will go the other way. Oh god. Okay. The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however. Well, even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. As you can
tacky sis.
I don't know, why are you wearing the same thing? She wears the same thing every day. It's not even different dresses. It's the same dress. Just one. Why do I know this? As you can see, there is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm. What, are you kidding?
Let me tell you how I got. Never mind.
He's like, I would think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to. She could hide a freaking, like, AK in that freaking dress. She could have lit up that whole restaurant. Leave no witnesses with that dress on.
A whole bomb. It could though.
Yeah, unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown, this is moot.
You're moot. Bald Spot's moot. Everything about this
Yeah,
trial is moot. I don't know what that means, but
I'm not sure you know. Yeah, I'm not sure you know what that means.
I don't know what moot means, but it sounds bad and I'm using it.
Oh my goodness.
There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. I don't think people put gun in their pockets.
Yeah, no one puts their gun in their pockets.
Those are the witness's own words on the matter. That's dumb. That's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could. Ooh, I would just flip that shit up, and everyone would truly see that she's got another gun strapped under her now.
Please. Stop it.
Don't think about doing anything rash, Ryunosuke. I can see it in your face. But I didn't fire the gun. I picked it up. There must be another gun there that other day. There must have been another gun. You're right about that. Which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what...
A big-ass dress. Are you kidding me? What do you mean there's nowhere to hide it?
I guess we gotta prove...
Wearing a freaking tent and a dead-ass animal on her head.
I guess we gotta prove that she's wearing a fucking dress. And to do so, we will need to pull her testimony apart. Not her dress. Don't. I see you looking at me like you really want to touch. Stop. Stop it.
If she came at him, she would...
Ooh. My powers of observation have noticed a wicked smile. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Oh, yes, Your Excellency. I shall. I'm gonna cross-examine every frickin' stupid statement she's got. A frightening and sorrow sight. Let's look at our evidence. What do we Alright. Let's start pressing. Yes! That's all we can do. After 2 p.m., in fact, that's really quite a late lunch, isn't it? Objection! You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late luncheons are in vogue. Isn't that right? No. What? No. What? Bitch. It's like this fucking hoe. I was trying to... Ooh,
see, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
I was like,
you and a coon don't get you nowhere, nigga.
Sure don't. Talking out your fucking ass. A decisive English no has quite a sting to it. The gentlewoman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they would lunch together. But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first. Yes, which we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier. That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is. Sucker. So, you both arrived at the restaurant. What happened next?
I want to open a window.
Why?
The hot air
Oh my god.
blowing around.
Y'all are doing too much. It's able to sneak a beef steak. Yes. Okay. He was unable to eat, you say? And that was because he just had a tooth removed from the Kata clinic, correct? That's right. You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering. Was Miss Brett aware of that fact? It seems so, yes. She'd heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment. So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events. Exactly as it was left. Dear me, what a harrowing experience to have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight. Bro, get bent somewhere else. Oh my gosh. So
That's what they do like too.
God, where do we do that at? Chill out. So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all? That's right, other than some carbonated water. Just water? Yes. The professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water, so it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. They each raised a glass of carbonated water? It's very meaningful. That last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case. Well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound meaning, huh?
Oh no.
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony. Oh my god, it's like having Edgeworth on the defense team, man. This shit is
He
tight.
likes us.
Yes.
We would have to go through a billion games for him to trust us to be our friend.
Right? Now it's like, oh, we got Edgeworth as our best friend from the beginning. He didn't have no tragic accident with your dad in an elevator. Oh my god.
That was insane.
Oh, I love this side of fate.
Well, sidestepped counsel.
Very well, Miss Brett. Man, the jabs at each other, man. This is like oof.
She's a catty little bitch.
Say again? You started breaking up.
Catty little bitch. This catty little bitch. Like, with the fan and everything. Like, it is like.
Yeah, that's why you sound bad. Wherever your mic is laying, it's like muffling it in your hair, on your shirt or something.
No, it's between the folds of my chin.
Oh, that'll do it. Kindly repeat what you just said, to be added to your official testimony in the game, not the thing about your chin.
I know.
Gladly, she said. Oh, she went. What the fuck? Deadpool eyes. Weird.
Yeah, weird bitch.
That was brilliant, Cosmo. I'm going to remember that one. Which one? The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase. I'd hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke. So come on, that's just how I talk.
I mean, like, look.
It's like I am sharper than a motherfucking knife, damn it. Ugh, my wit could cut your mother in half. Let me stop.
No.
Did I press that already? Both of you drank the water, did you? Yes. Being the waiter, I poured the 2 glasses myself. I clearly remember doing so. Except you're actually a detective. And the beef steak, that was for you, Miss Brett? They keep saying nothing's changed about the crime scene, but I noticed something weird. The lady says that she'd heard it was not customary to eat beef until Japan opened its doors to the world. Yes, that's true. What the frightful place is the lady's opinion. I've heard it's not customary to eat sashimi in Great Britain. Now that's frightful. Every country has its own cuisine. As long as people have food to eat, what does it matter? What matters? I missed it. True, come to think of it. The first time I tried carbonated water, it was much more of a shock than the first time I tried beef. But anyway, back to this witness's statement.
It's disgusting. Who wants to drink soda water?
Yeah, that's gross. I don't like it. We are, like, what year are we in? I'm confused.
I don't know. Like, it's disgusting. Why does someone want to just drink soda water?
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
I thought that was a new thing. I thought that came out in like 2020 or something.
Nah.
Yurian. Somehow I feel like there's something out of place in what she's saying. I'm English now. Oh, we need to pronounce on even the slightest thing now, because you never know what might lead to us to our final goal. Our goal of turning this trial around. Understood, Kazuma. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Why is there one glass?
I think she drank from the bottle. She wanted to slum it.
But he said he poured the glasses himself.
Who did?
The waiter detective.
Oh, he did.
Yep. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. Boom.
Woo!
Oof. Sexy. That's it. Let me just confirm something here, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Ooh. Yep. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly as it was left. That is correct, the lady says. Well, slap these hands. Well, that is, it's odd. Very odd. Dear me. What's odd is the defense's inability to express itself. You're kind of right. Ryunosuke, what is it about the print that looks odd to you? Well, obviously, it's the cheers. The cheers? Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true... You frozen? Did it freeze?
It was. It's fine now.
Okay. There should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. You're quite right, Counsel. There's only 1 glass pictured here.
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutiae? What possible difference does the presence or absence of a glass make on this case?
Aha. Minutiae, you said. We're not talking about your junk, Counsel. Could it be that the detective here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? Of course not. I would never do something so reckless. You've been doing a lot of reckless stuff. But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Where is it? Or are you going to try to tell me that you clink with only one? You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table. Shit. I was not
Piece of shit.
expecting that. I'm going to lie some more. Lie.
I'm piece of shit.
Lie. Inspector, what did the lady say? It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table. Why? What? It was all so terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I would try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying. So everyone's on the same page of not fucking being there. Good gracious. Where'd you hide it, then? Sorry. Sorry.
Girl, what?
There, as I assured the court before, this is of no consequence at all.
Oh, please.
We must remember that the student had just murdered this lady's luncheon companion before her very eyes. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in her state of disarray?
That's absurd.
Absurd.
Oh, really?
So do we take it that you are going to accuse this vulnerable young and beautiful woman of mischief?
What? Yes. No. Yes. This can't be put down to mischief. I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene. Truth lie, half lie. It would seem that she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying. No pockets, but a handbag, you say? Yes, Your Excellency. A small
sketch.
A small handheld pouch, commonly carried by well-to-do women in England. What is this? Oh, like a purse? So not the big dress, but the...
So the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she moved the glass from the scene now.
Y'all are losing yourselves. Because now she has a reason why... Now she has a way... Y'all are amateurs. Amateurs.
However, the fact remains that this class has absolutely no bearing on this case.
Well, do you feel proud about that? Feeling good about trying to prove that over me?
Like, she is really playing this card.
Yeah, the student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, but in the end it comes to nothing. Flip. Slam. No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already.
Growl. Indeed. The lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on this case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement?
Fuck no.
I don't know, really. If you really want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance. Yes.
I absolutely think it does.
Yeah, and I think I got a way about it, too. So she took the glass away in her handbag. If there's a deeper significance, there is. The handbag? Duh. Wait, the lady put the glass in her handbag, you say?
Yes. Do try to keep up.
Dude, y'all are on step 2. I'm on
You
step...
piece of shit.
I'm on step 200 right now.
Exactly, like...
It's already been explained to the court that English women carry handbags for small items.
Bag? Small item? Who's about to get slapped by this paper right now? Let me see. A while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. Someone's about to get fucking slapped.
It's you.
Damn.
You. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. It turns out it was you that was getting slapped by these papers. Bitch. But
For everyone.
what she
For
forgot
we
to...
everything.
Mm-hmm. What she forgot to mention was her handbag. Get the mic out of your...
I got you.
Huh?
I got you.
In which it would seem... in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun. Oh, shit. Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that, too. What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard? I'm gonna have to look up this term.
Let me tell you something. I'm waiting for the end word.
It's really very simple. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will. Oh, you can't be serious. You can't seriously be suggesting. Inspector Hosonaga. Yes? Did you or did you not search Miss Josiah Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir, I did not. As I thought. In other words, another gun, the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag. Ooh, no! That's right, we coming for you, girlie. Order! 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 Ooh, what is the meaning of this, Inspector? The meaning of what, Prosecutor Eltree? What on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? Why on earth did you not? Thanks
Are you kidding me?
Thanks to your bulging. Yes, thanks to your bungling incompetence. I'm gonna use both. Thanks to your bulging incompetence, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations. Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask. Do you think so, Cosima? You think we can expose this bitch for what she really is? Ah, fuck.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
Ugh. Well, what a sorry situation. I might get fired. Clearly you have no faith in the police. As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting, simply because it was unnecessary. Why? In what way? I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten.
Forgotten.
This photographic print. Ooh. What's with the bull tattoo?
Where?
On his hand.
Mm.
This print is a photo. Look at it. The glass is right there. This print is of a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. You took that? As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag. Well, I never knew. You can see right through. You can see right through to what's inside. That's right. Apparently meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment. So the contents are clearly visible. Exactly. So, there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious? Huh? Isn't there like an inside? As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Thank you for helping to prove that, Naruto-san.
I've been hit. Order! Order! Inspector Hosanada, you will submit that print as evidence at once. Certainly, Your Excellency. Okay. I'm not hurt. I think you've had enough. I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness counsel. Oh no, the Phoenix fucking pose. The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As the photographic print just submitted into the court, record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter. I must make my ruling.
Indeed, and there is only one logical conclusion, that the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
No. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around, I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. No, not you. No, where's the wind? Cosima.
Oh no.
No, Cosima. I'm sorry, Ryunosuke. No. Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue. What? You mean this is it?
Tisk, I must say you put up quite a fight for a rookie student, but the weak are meat, while the strong eat. You were wasting your time. There is no way
to eat my meat.
Right. Some is dignity.
There is no way to defeat true justice. A fact you can chew on into your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? And Cosima. His dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Cosima. What? Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around? You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest, which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue. No. Very well. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling. I can object.
It seems we will be able to report to the British government on time after all.
That smug little. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, having considered all of the evidence placed before me, I hereby... No. Whoa. Hey. No. I am not done. Wait, Your Excellency. Mudada! Ryunosuke. I don't think you can rule on this case just yet.
Oh, This amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. That is the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Oh, I like my little handguard thing. That's cool. Yeah, Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print just submitted appears to have no further significance. There is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. Now that means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
This is blatant straw clutching. Look at this photographic print. As it shows is the handbag the gentleman was carrying on the day in question. There can be no problem with this evidence.
You better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke. I'm about to show everyone who I am. I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court's scrutiny. Look at that thing, it opens. There's an inside. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
My thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. Only I could put my finger on it. Very well, I will grant the defense one final opportunity.
What?
Oh yes, but be warned that if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. Do I make myself clear? Oh fuck. Yes, Your Excellency. So, take another look at the photographic print.
What does that mean?
We gotta get it right, or it's over. So take another look at the photographic print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. You will identify for the court where in this print we see significant detail to which you have alluded.
You mean the tattoo?
Are we pointing out a tattoo?
Is it? I mean, I don't know.
It's either the tattoo or the fact that this... is that the it's the whole inside of it, huh? Just the tattoo?
I mean, I don't know. Would it be? What significance would that have?
That's grasping, but I don't know. What is that tattoo for? We'll find out.
That's a...
I would say... Scary. Okay, I'm going for the tattoo. You ready? There's nothing about here. Okay.
Yes.
Look at this here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. What is that?
It's like a bull.
That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description.
Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come up with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist? Clearly that has nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag.
Yes, that is a burn mark. You're right. Go on, Inspector. The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't notice it in his report.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either. The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark.
However, as Prosecutor Auchi points out, unless a firm connection to this case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn. Fuck! Fuck! Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Britt has lunch appointment with the dean and other university staff. She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Oh, of course, dear lady. She shan't hold you.
No.
Yeah, you bitch.
I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyways.
What's your thinking on this, Ryunosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case? To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hope that I might uncover something useful. Yes, you're right. I am? Oh yeah, I'm back, baby. If we can just link that burn to the case, if we can do that, we might be able to price this shutting door back opening again. Whoa, what? Hold on.
Just give up, Cancel. You can't possibly hope to do that. You're not against my bald spot.
Indeed, I'm afraid that without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture. But if we had evidence that irrefutably linked the burn on that victim's wrist to the case, then you would allow it? I would, yes. To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face. But really? I have to find some link between that burn and the case. Oh yeah. Breathe it out, Phoenix. This is the moment of truth. It's time to find some evidence that proves what that burn really means. So then, the defense will now present its evidence to the court.
It just froze.
Ugh, am I back yet?
Yeah. What are you about to do?
I was examining, looking at some stuff. Magnifying glass. What could that burn mark be? I got it.
What?
I know what the burn mark is.
What was it?
A hot steak.
Oh wow! I didn't even see that.
Oh, I almost didn't. I just remembered it. Like, oh, you bastard bitch. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Ooh. That's right, baby. So the defense will now present its evidence to the court. Oh, I got it. The evidence that demonstrates an inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this trial. Oh, yes, baby. Yes. Take that. What's this, counsel? Yes, that's what I'd like to see. Yet another print? Yes, Your Excellency. I believe the photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at a scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore. Do hurry up, rookie. What are you trying to say? To inconvenience this poor lady any further really would be quite inexcusable. Actually, we may need to stay with us. We may need you to stay with us a little longer if you don't mind, Miss Brett. You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here. Forevermore. What? How? You can't fool me with your little bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. What is in this photograph that explains the reason for the victim's burn? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I want it right on that one. Perfectly. Yes. The beefsteak? Actually, the point is the metal plate the beefsteak was served on. The plate. Ah! Your Excellency, are you alright? Oh! As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of
kill him.
trademark of La Carnival. Oh, holy, this boy is a man. This emblem on the plate and the victim's burn mark are exactly the same shape. Rianosuke, you genius. You're spot on. Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant. Dun, 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 dun.
But even if that is the case, we can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been on the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened on some other unrelated time.
Well, Ha-ha! My time. Tag me in, Ryunosuke. Sadly, Prosecutor Aochi, the chances of that are extremely slim. Huh? Thanks.
Why?
The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hasanaga? I can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly.
Oof.
But I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure. Can you be more specific, Inspector? Well, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds. It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then, so he must have gotten that burn after the fact. I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter at La Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation.
But you're a detective, not a waiter.
Yes. He's still out there pointing like,
Exactly.
There you have it. Something isn't right here. You gonna be alright there, Kazuma? Yes, I'm fine. I stand in front of the mirror with my finger out like this for hours. As the detective said, I need to start doing that. Anyone who burnt themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain, so it must happen after he died. There's no question of that. And yet, Inspector Osanaga never heard the professor scream, not on that day or any before it. That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either. What are you suggesting? Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate or for anything like 3 seconds that day, that would be beyond careless, I think, counsel. Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antiques dealer, all of us would, without any question, have heard him scream. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Aochi?
Well, yes, I suppose.
So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? I almost don't believe it. Ryunosuke, do you think? Can it really be true? I never dreamt we'd arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe... What you got, dude? We've been led into a terrible trap. Oh, what? What do you mean? What does this mean? There's only one explanation I can think of to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn on his wrist, Dr. Wilson was already dead.
Yep.
No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. It's clearly impossible. Apart from in one particular situation. Counsel, are you suggesting? Yes, it's only possible if the man was already dead.
ready?
Dead?
Oh. Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation. You still there?
Yeah, I just played it out for a minute.
When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead. That's madness! What the fuck? Classic Phoenix Wright, man.
Order! Order! Please, counsel, explain this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by a gunshot.
That's right. That's absolutely right, Your Excellency. This is just another ridiculous ploy by the rookie student, but clearly he has no grasp of the facts. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. No, no prosecutorology. It's you who has no grasp of the facts. I beg your pardon. As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not grasped that yet? I got innuendos for days. Slam. Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it's true, as we now believe, that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard, it's highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
Oh, incredible. I certainly didn't anticipate this twist of events. Oh, I'm sorry to say, Miss Brett,
Oh, jeez.
that you will have to forget your luncheon engagement.
But, Your Excellency, that lunch was with me.
I
The
think I'm
trust-
fading, dude.
Alright, we're about to get this. Huh? You're fading?
I'm fading, dude. Yeah. I'm
Ugh.
super tired. I know it's getting good. I'm like fading away. Like,
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to come to our next time. I think it's about to come into a conclusion somewhere. The justice system in our country may be in its infancy, but rest assured, all reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. Thank you, Your Excellency. What we doing? What was that smile? Yes, of course. What? I mean, I'd be delighted to help. Oh! Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours. You know Japanese? Oh, you.
look at his face.
It's like, you bitch. He's over here like, you bitch, you absolute bitch. You had me translating this whole time and you already knew. You already freaking knew. Ugh, I hate my job. Whoa!
Miss Brett, you, speak Japanese? Well, of course I do. I am studying in your country after all.
But then why have you been speaking through an interpreter until now?
My mother tongue
The Queen's English.
is the most refined and the elegant language in the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible. You're a big fat cunt.
The whites be white. Yeah.
But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen. So I can see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating with you all on your own level. You are the epitome of a true English gentlewoman. We are truly honored by this lavish consideration you are so graciously afford us. I'm slitting my own wrist at the end of this.
Look at him. He looks like he's about to.
You should, you bastard.
Oh my god.
I hate myself.
I see. In that case, Miss Brett, I will now ask you to testify in your own words about the events leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Wilson. Yes, alright, we got our bad guy. So we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things are getting interesting, Ryunosuke. Alright. Alright. Till next time, then.
So exciting.
Climaxed. Because you gotta get some sleep, yeah? You're getting tired.
Yeah.
Well, we're going back to it. Yes.
This was great. This was great.
Yes, it was. Holy crap. Another great adventure. Thanks for joining us again, YouTube. I'm stopping my recording here. Oh, yeah, you can't see me, so I have nothing to look at. Alright, bye guys. Say bye, Elle.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.